So how do you feel, or can you feel fulfilled while you're alive on this planet? And it's going to be slightly different for everyone, right? Because we're all different. But in principle, it's going to be round about the same thing. And we want to be happy, right? And being happy is probably going to be circled around the same things for many people, whether that's being around loved ones, whether that's doing some greater good for the world or the community, or it could be just setting some goals and achieving those goals. And so fulfillment can come in the form of achieving things as well as helping people and being around loved ones. And where I feel a lot of people are going wrong is they're getting fulfillment confused with materialistic things. Maybe it's not that they're getting confused, or at least some people will be, but they're just getting caught in this trap of thinking that they have to look a certain level of status, right? By buying things like expensive houses, cars, buying really materialistic expensive clothes. And that, in my opinion, is why a lot of people are trapped in jobs that they hate, and so they're not fulfilled in life, and they have to stay in these jobs to keep up with this lifestyle that they really can't afford. So if this sounds like a familiar story, and it probably will do for a lot of you, you need to start looking a little bit deeper and forgetting the ego and trying to come across as something to please other people, because life isn't about coming across as a certain person to please other people. It's about you enjoying your time while you're alive, because as cheesy as it sounds, life is precious. We're only here once, and so why not live it happily and fulfilled? And the way you can do that is start getting rid of all of these expensive things. Stop living this more expensive, lavish lifestyle, because you really don't need it. Get a smaller house, for example. Save yourself 400-500 quid a month. Get rid of that expensive car and get a cheap second-hand one that can get you from A to B, because who cares what other people think about what house you've got and car you've got? This is your life. And so if you can cut all these costs down and start living a really minimalistic lifestyle as much as possible, your happiness is going to go up. Your fulfillment is going to go up. And the more and more you do this, the more of a minimalistic lifestyle you start to lead, and just the higher your happiness and fulfillment will go. And so it's just an upward spiral, whereas now you're stuck in a job that you hate because you have to pay for this expensive lifestyle, and so you're unhappy and unfulfilled. So it's just a downward spiral. And I know this is easier said than done, but you need to start looking at making those changes now. Why not start doing it today? Because within 6 months, 12 months, you could literally be leading a totally different life. And it's all because you made these small changes and started making some sacrifices that really you need to start doing.